In today's video, I'm going to demonstrate something called DLSS Enabler and Multi Frame Generation working in Crimson Desert on the Steam Deck. This is frame generation similar to lossless scaling, but also very different because it only works in games that support DLSS frame generation, and those are very few. Crimson Desert is one of them. Other examples include Cyberpunk 2077, Jedi Survivor, Dying Light 2, but today we're looking at Crimson Desert. This method essentially lets us spoof AMD hardware into being recognized as NVIDIA hardware, to put it simply. And as you can see, I can enable DLSS 4.0, set it to performance, and use 3 times frame generation. You can also use 4 times frame generation if you want. Now, this is quite different from lossless scaling frame gen, because lossless scaling works on top of the game, while this integrates directly with the game's built-in frame generation, and we are using OptiScaler to try and make all this work. There are some issues. You can see ghosting around UI elements. The map, for example, jumps around a bit, and it also affects text. That said, this looks a lot worse on a capture card. On the actual Steam Deck screen, it is much cleaner. Compared to lossless scaling, this avoids a lot of the heavy artifacting that you would normally see, especially with the UI, the character models and weapons at higher multipliers like 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. And input lag is also noticeably better. And I specifically chose a boss fight since it's one of the more demanding scenarios with lots of fast movement and effects. And overall, I think this works much better than lossless scaling in cases where it can be supported by the game. And this is currently how I play the game on the Steam Deck, and it's honestly really impressive. If you like what you're seeing, let me know in the comments, and if there's enough interest, I can make a full setup guide, but it does take some effort to set this up. You would need a couple of mods from Nexus Mods. I will leave the links to them in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But if you do need a video guide, I can also make that. But once this is set up, I think it's a really cool way to play the game. It actually becomes very, very enjoyable on the Steam Deck. So I'm going to leave you with the footage. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.